Guys, and welcome to another episode of Watch Out. I'm your host, Drew Pizzulo, and today I want to actually talk about something a little political when it refers to watches. And let's talk about one of my favorite presidents, his top three watches that he wears. Now, this article that I got came from Montredo, which is pretty reputable for the fact they did some research on the top three watches that President Trump wears. And let's get started with number three on this list. It is the Patek Philippe Golden Eclipse. Okay, so you can see him wearing it there in this article right here. Has the blue face. A little bit about this watch is its dimensions is a 35.5 millimeter that is lengthwise, 31 millimeter widthwise, so it's actually a pretty small watch, and you can see he has a pretty big wrist, so that is kind of surprising. Usually people with larger watches, larger wrist size, like larger watches, but he likes the more classic style. This was first introduced in 1968 by Patek Philippe, and listen, it's solid gold, 18 karat solid gold. I would say this watch has got to be worth, at least probably 40, 50,000. And I'm not a great judge of how much an actual watch is from Patek Philippe when it's solid gold because I don't have one, so I really wouldn't be able to tell you. But given he owns it, it's going to be a lot more than that. So that would be number three. Number two, he likes to wear this watch on a lot of golf events. You see him on the golf course a lot. And this is to no surprise, but one of the most recognizable watches in the world. It is the Rolex Presidential 18 karat gold watch, which in this case, a lot of presidents actually wore this type of watch over time, as other presidents such as Franklin D. Roosevelt, Dwight D. Eisenhower, JFK, and Lyndon B. Johnson were all big day-date Rolex presidential watch fans. So that is no shock that, this is one of the most recognizable watches in the world. Obviously high-end. These watches usually go anywhere between 20,000 and go up to 100,000 based on what they have in them and what name recognition goes along with them. Obviously, the earlier ones were 36 millimeter. They're now up to 40, 42. But given President Trump's size selection, I would guess this would be a little more along the lines of the 36 or 38 millimeter versions. Don't be surprised if it would be a 36 millimeter. But today they go up to the 40, 42 range. I really couldn't tell you which size it was. But obviously it's got the automatic movement. He is a fan of that. I'm a little shocked that he actually wears this for golf, because usually you don't want to wear automatic movements for when you're playing golf because of the swing speed. And he actually is a pretty good golfer, so I'm kind of shocked he would wear that. But what the hell, he's rich as hell. He can wear whatever the hell he wants because he can repair whatever the hell he wants. So that would be number two. And the number one watch, according to Montredo, that President Trump wears is a Vacheron Constantine Historics Ultrafine 1968 watch. Okay, so you can see him wearing that here with this watch. Obviously, this one actually has the leather strap. Okay, again, 18 karat gold with the white face. Very slim, very sleek, very rare. Again, automatic movement from Vacheron Constantine, one of the holy trinity of watches that are out there. 35 millimeter. Actually, I'm sorry, this is not automatic. This is hand wound with the caliber 1003 movement. And basically, it's one of the thinnest movements in the world. Actually, it's only 1.64 millimeters thick, which is going to be insanely thin. Obviously, you see these at the different types of shows that are out there. But again, very expensive watch. Got to be anywhere between probably $50,000 and $100,000 Again, it all depends due to name recognition, the rarity, and the conditions of the watches, which I'm sure his are impeccable. So, just wanted to give you a little update on the presidential front on the top 3 watches that President Trump does wear as we're coming into election season for the 2024 roundabout. So, thanks, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Any watch episode ideas I have coming up. I was originally going to do a ball world timer review, but that did not come in yet, so I decided to do this one first. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next episode of Watch Out.